Morning. Welcome to Ask Ashley. I am your host, Ashley. I am so glad that you are here. Have gotten a few questions already, which is excellent. I feel like I haven't chatted with you guys in forever. Did we skip a week? Was I here last week? Because it feels like it's been forever. Has it just been a crazy busy week? I don't know. I hope you have had a good week. Welcome, Jessica. I hope you are getting some stuff done. You are getting ready for summer. I know Ava's getting ready to be out of school for the last time because we're doing homeschool after this. So we've got lots of new adjustments coming our way. So prayers and good wishes, please. Ava, historically, Ava's last day of school has been a very high emotions day for her. And it's literally the worst day of my life when she gets like that. And it's only on the last day of school. So prayers and well wishes. Thank you. Hopefully this year is better because she's done it. This will be her third year doing it now. Kindergarten, first grade, now second grade. Fingers crossed. Maybe we can plan a fun, like go do something super fun, like trampoline park or something that will have her to give her something to look forward to because kindergarten, last day of school, worst day of my life. Hands down. I have never seen her act like that. She's never acted that way since. She had never acted that way before. It was horrible. But enough about my 8-year-old. Let's jump into your questions and start working on your crochet businesses. Grab a piece of paper and a pen, or you can use your 2023 content calendar if you have one. There are notes spaces in the front. Let me tell you what page they are. So they start on the page of the number 10, 11, 12. Starting on number 12, you can get some notes. There's also notes after each month. So you could write it under the month of May if you wanted to help you stay organized for this live so you can get the most out of it. Take notes, take action, make changes, and grow your business. Okay, we're going to start with Cheryl, and she says, Crochet Boss Academy here. Hey, girl, hey. I have an Etsy shop and make crochet teddy bears for holidays and special occasions that come with accessories. Okay, that's the first half of her question. Sorry. I wanted to start making the accessories available for all bears. Would it be possible to list them as an individual item with no additional shipping, but only when you purchase a teddy bear? So, Cheryl, it gets confusing when you... So if you have calculated shipping selected, and then you set your accessories, say your accessories are 1 ounce shipping and your bear is 4 ounce shipping, and the measurements, right? If you have them turned on for calculated shipping, it will weigh them and make it calculated. So that would be 5 ounces total, and then it would put it together and charge the customer that way. I'm going to have to look that one up, Cheryl, because I always get very confused on the finer details. Like, I'm a big picture gal, but the finer details, I can definitely look that up and get back to you. I will remember to post it in the Crochet Boss Academy Facebook group. I'm gonna make a note so I don't forget with my ADHD brain. Cheryl, Etsy shipping, multiple things. Okay, so you want to make it as simple as possible for your customers. So you don't want to have like 1,200 hoops for them to jump through. I would suggest listing all of your accessories individually because that's going to give you more keyword opportunities, and you never know when things are going to sell. So like maybe you have an accessory set for a bathing suit and a mermaid tail, but you also have a dress and your bear comes with the dress, but they want it to have the bathing suit and the mermaid tail to go with that same bear. So for one, I think this is a very good business idea. Do you mind sharing your business name, Cheryl, so I can look it up? I currently offer free shipping on the teddy bears, but have the costs factored into the bear price. Do you have it free shipping on orders over 35, Cheryl, or just free shipping on the teddy bear listing? Because if your teddy bears are like 30, and then you could sell your accessories for 12, 15, 12. I'm trying to go percentage wise based on the price of the teddy bear. Do you mind sharing Teddy Bear Corners by Cheryl? Okay, let me look it up if you don't care. Sorry to put you on the spot. Teddy's Corner by Cheryl. I'm just gonna Google it. Teddy's Corner by Etsy. I'm Googling all of that. Okay. Oh, that's not Etsy. That's your own website. Awesome. Now I'm going to share my screen so we can check out her shop together. Here we go. Let's take a look see. Okay, I need to make sure I can have multiple windows so I don't not share my screen and talk for hours and then it not be there. Okay, cute. I love it, little guys. Okay. Oh, look at their little ears. Okay. Is there a shop button? Teddy bears, holiday bears, occasion bears. Very fun. I love, Cheryl, that you just sell bears. The nicher, the better, all day long. This is very, very good that you just sell like bears and bear accessories. Very good business. Okay, Mother's Day teddy bear gift set. Super cute. Oh, look at the little bunnies in the bags. Oh, okay. Let's look at the Valentine's Day one. Okay, so this one comes with the bear and his little necklace. Is that the whole set for this one? Is the little heart necklace? This is so good. This is such good service, Cheryl. She said, here's a cute idea. If you're planning on proposing, put the ring on the teddy bear's arm, then gift wrap the teddy bear. This would make an excellent Instagram post, Cheryl. So people be proposing in spring for sure. Do you sell these year round or do you just sell them during their seasons? I would sell them year round because you never know when people are pre-planning. You know what I mean? If somebody's planning on proposing in February, they might already be working on everything. She says she has an Etsy shop too. Here we go. Share this tab instead. Okay, here we go. Look at the little graduation bear. Very cute. Okay, perfect. This helps me out. I'm used to looking at Etsy. Okay, look at the little football bear. Okay, so bears are $25 and they come with free shipping. So you could, Cheryl, turn your shop to where it's free shipping over $35. So if they spend $35, they get free shipping, and then add your accessories. And then they could add them. That would be the quickest, easiest thing to do is free shipping on orders of 35 plus. Ha ha ha. Is that supposed to be a video? Why ain't it playing? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to make her video play. She's got a video right there. Anyway. Look how cute he is. Do you have one to show me the size of this guy, Cheryl? I am interested on why is my internet being so slow? I'm not seeing anything that shows me the size, Cheryl. He looks pretty small. I mean, I'm sure it's in your description. 8 inches tall. I would add something in your picture, Cheryl, like maybe your hand holding it as a flat lay, or I mean, like as an overhead thing, so people can get a little bit of a better idea of the size. Look at his little basketball. He's so cute. But yeah, that's what I would do, Cheryl. I would do free shipping on orders of 35 plus. You can set that up in your Etsy. I'm gonna go to my Etsy settings and I'll share in a second. If you go to your shop manager, write this down. Shop manager. My internet is not good today. I wonder if I'm on the right one. Yep. Okay. Shop manager. Then we're going to go to settings, shipping settings. The second tab over says free shipping guarantee. So share this tab instead. Free shipping guarantee. That's what you'll click on that, and then you'll be able to make it say free shipping on orders of 35 or over. I think that would be your best bet, the easiest, quickest fix for you, and it will help entice customers to add more things to their cart. See, because if you do that, then their bears don't get free shipping on their own. Well, it would entice them to add an accessories so they can get free shipping with your bears being 25 or less. Or you could just price your accessories to be free shipping and have the shipping costs baked into those too. Because it should work out like percentage wise, like comparatively accessories to the bears if they're both priced for free shipping included. I'm assuming it costs like $3.75 first class to ship those. You could also set it up to where you do like, I don't know. That could be what you would do is set the accessories up to free shipping as well with the price baked in. Now you're saying, but if they buy an accessory and they buy a bear, they've given me the shipping twice. That's okay. They were that deal was acceptable to them. But you could have it to where you say, so let's say your bear is $25 and your accessories are 12, an accessory pack. So that's going to put us to $37. So you could, and so you're getting, let's say you baked in 375 for each of those. So 25 minus 375. 25 minus 375. So you're actually getting 21.25 before fees for your bear, and 12 minus 3.75, you're actually getting 8.25 for your accessories before Etsy fees. So it's a 29.50 order, but you're getting $37 because they paid for shipping twice, technically, if you've got it baked in. So there's a $7.50 overage. So you could say minus 3.75. Wait, 750 minus 3.75. You could say, like, you could have a coupon code that says like spend $35, get $2 off, or something like that if you wanted to, and they have to type in the coupon code. Spend $30, get $2 off, spend $40, get $3 off. You know what I mean? So you could have like coupons like that in your listings and in your banner or your announcement section, so they could use the coupon codes to get money off. Or you could just say, you were overcharged. Here's the shipping overages. You could say, I like send, you can read, but then that would be one at a time. That would, if your shop blows up, you do not want to have to do that. So, I think that should be good for you, Cheryl. I know you're not alone. It's a very like so many pieces question and thinking, that it can get overwhelming really fast. The best thing that I found to do is to literally talk it out, like say it out loud. So hopefully this was helpful. You can let me know where you're leaning towards right now. I'm going to move on for a little bit. But if you have any more thoughts or concerns, let me know. P.S. I love your business. So freaking cute. Looks like your website needs some more, unless they're under occasion bears. Probably that's probably where they are. That's probably why I didn't see them all. I like in the Etsy. Yeah, there they are. I like in the Etsy listing how I can see all of them. Um, I love the graduation bear. So freaking cute. How cute would it be if you like could make or get really cheap tassel keychains, and you said it comes with a free tassel keychain? Because like high schoolers drive and college kids drive, or maybe a high schooler could put their new dorm key on their keychain, something like that. It would be very cute. Hey, Nicole. Okay, moving right along. Cheryl, thank you for your question. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to pull up your thing, because that can be really stressful to some people. So thank you. Thank you. Aaron says, if you sell items that are similar but have differences, should you do one Etsy listing with variations? Example, finer fleece baby blanket versus sport weight waffle. Okay, so Aaron, if you are a hobbyist trying to sell things to make yarn money, my answer is going to be different than if you are trying to start and grow a lasting, scalable, full-time business. If you're still hanging out and you want to let me know, are you leaning more towards business or more towards hobbyist? If you are leaning more towards business, my advice for you would be just similar to what I said to Cheryl, is make it as simple as possible. You do not want to give your customers 1,800 options, or they will get really overwhelmed and they won't buy anything. So if you just only sold blankets, only, more of a hobbyist, I'd say. Okay, so then you can probably do whatever that you would like. Multiple listings. I would make multiple listings. I would have a listing for your sport weight and a listing for your fancier fleece. That's what I would do. If anybody's interested in the answer for a business perspective, if you'd rather it be more businessy, let me know and I will dive into that with you guys. But Erin, I would list them individually. I think that would be the easiest way for your customers to choose which one they like. Thank you for your question. Lila says, Crochet Boss Academy student here. Hey, girl. Hey. I have an Etsy shop and I also sell at local boutiques. Is it smart to have all the prices the same for Etsy and the boutique? I'm tempted to lower my prices for the local boutique. So, Lila, I used to have this same thought process when I was selling finished pieces in my Etsy shop and in my boutique because my Etsy shop prices were set up to accommodate for the fees and or shipping, depending upon how you set them up. And in a boutique, there are no fees. So, you say you sell in a boutique. Is it your boutique or are you doing consignment where the boutique owner gets 20%? Something like that. Let me know in the comments. I will hang out here and see. Because if 20% for a boutique owner is more than the Etsy fees are. So what's your situation? Because if you my quick answer before I get Lila's situation, my quick answer is to price them the same because if someone's willing to pay $20 for it on Etsy, they're most likely going to be willing to pay $20 for it in the local boutique as well. Also, if they buy from the boutique and they're excited and they go to your Etsy shop to buy another one and they see the price is $5 more, they're not going to want to buy it and they're going to want to message you and they're going to say, hey, Lila, I bought this hat at the whatever boutique for $20. I went to buy a second one because I loved it so much and it's $25. I was wondering if I could get the $20 purchase, $20 version instead. And then you're going to have to meet up with her in town and then you're going to have to make a custom listing and then you're going to have to talk about it over and over, back and forth messages. It's going to be an entire day's wasted of your time. Now imagine your shop blows up and you get 50 of those messages a day. No, that is not practical. That is not doable. Like you would be depleted of energy. Okay? So you have to prepare for things to blow up. You never know when something's going to blow up and set your stuff accordingly and say, okay, this is prepared to blow up. Now, every now and then you can set up some stuff where you do very special things while you're small. And I think that is beautiful and a very unique, limited window of where you can do that. So, like handwritten thank you notes. You can do that when you're small. If you're just getting a couple orders a week, you can do handwritten thank you notes. If you're getting 50 orders a day, and you've got 6 or 7 women helping you crochet things, handwritten thank you notes is going to be less likely. So, Lila, why would you want to do cheaper boutique prices? Because 30% consignment is way more than the like 7 to 9% fees that you pay on Etsy total. Like with the Etsy fee, I'm sorry, the listing fee, the transaction fee, and the processing fee. 30% is way more than what you would chart like pay to be on Etsy. So what is your thinking with wanting to do cheaper in person? With those numbers, your consignment should be higher. And then when they go to your Etsy shop, they see that it's cheaper and then they shop with you there instead of going through the boutique. That's exactly what I would do, as long as your boutique owner is happy with you doing that. Are you able to provide business cards and stuff with your boutique orders? Like, are you allowed to give them a business card with each of your purchases, or have a business card thing setting up there, or have like your label that says your business name on it? Are you able to do all that with your boutique? Because what I would do is I would use the boutique as a traffic driver to my Etsy shop, because 30% is massive. If you have let's pull up a calculator. Share, calculator, share. If you have a $30, let's just go with $20. You have a $20 listing times 0.3, you are paying $6 in fees at the boutique. And is that right? Times 0.3, 30%? Yeah, that's right. So, but if you have, let's just pull up an Etsy fee calculator. $20 Etsy fee calculator. Actually, I like the Allura one better. I like this one better. Okay, so selling price is $20. Cost to make it, so it's $2 in yarn and tags and all the things. Calculate. So we're going to add $2 to our boutique thing to make it 8 because of the, okay. So you're going to be paying $2.35 in Etsy fees, including the cost of your thing? No. There we go. Total cost is $4.35 on Etsy, including the $2 to make it. And total cost in your boutique is $8. So it's way better deal for you to be selling on Etsy than it is at your boutique. So Lila, if you're hanging out here and you want to give me your thoughts, that's definitely what I would do. Even if you had to do an offsite ad for 12%, you're still paying less than you would at your boutique. I really hope that you're able to use your own branding at the boutique. And also, Lila, when your business takes off and you're getting Etsy orders like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching all day long, let's say you can only make 10 beanies a week. We're just gonna keep it simple math. You can make 10 beanies a week. And on Etsy, let's say you're getting $15.59. No, I mean 95. So you're getting $15.95 per beanie times 10. $15.95 times 10. You're getting $159.50 a week. But let's say if you're doing that in your boutique and you can only do 10 beanies a week in your boutique, you're getting $20 minus 8. 20 minus 8 equals 12 times 10 equals 120. So you can either sell 10 beanies in your boutique for 120 or 10 beanies in your Etsy shop for $159.50. So if you get to the point where you are capped out and you cannot make more beanies, it would be smarter for you to focus on your Etsy shop. Like if your Etsy shop is blowing up, you're getting your 10 beanies a week. That's all you can make. That's all you want to make. You don't want to get helpers. You don't want to like spend less time with your kids. You get to choose your why. These are all correct. If it's correct for you, it's a correct decision. I would focus on your Etsy shop in that moment, in that specific instance, than trying to do both, because we're going to work smarter, not harder. And we're going to make more money off of our 10 beanies than we would the other way. That's true. I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate the boutique into my business. I love selling at the boutique, but I wonder if it's worth it. It could be worth it if you're able to take boutique customers and turn them into true fans of your brand. Lila, are you inside of Crochet Boss Academy? Yes, you are. So Lila, we need to get a QR code to your freebie that you're offering to your email. So let me show you guys. I think I have some right here. So Lila's inside of Crochet Boss Academy, so she knows these words that I'm getting ready to use. Okay, I'm trying to find I made some little cards recently. I might have used them all yeah, I think I used them all. Unless it's one of these. Nope, and nope. Okay, well, my new business cards, when they come in the mail, they have a QR code on the back that says, scan here for your free gift, Lila. That QR code is going to lead to a landing page that I created on Canva that gives them the option for 4 of my different freebies. So you could make it simpler and just have it go directly to your Flowdesk forum that we talked about in module 6, that we talked about in module 6, and they can sign up for your freebie there. So you could put on your business card a little QR code and then a thing that says scan here for your free gift. And they scan the QR code and it goes to your forum. If you could get boutique customers to sign up to your email list, and then you can serve them well through email marketing, you're going to get more sales. If you can get boutique customers to go follow you on social media or check out your Etsy shop for repurchases, that's going to get you're going to have a better chance at working smarter, not harder, right? So that is something to think about too. I sell more at the boutique than I do on Etsy orders, just trying to figure out how to figure it into my business. So right now, Lila, sounds like it's a good thing for you right now. But if your Etsy shop takes off, it might not be a good thing for you anymore. So take advantage of the smallness of just starting your business, because it's a very beautiful small window. It will change the more your business grows. And so when you're small, you have more flexibility to do above and beyond type things. So right now, 30% consignment. If make sure your prices reflect what you want from that, right? Make sure you're making enough money, but also keep in mind that you are getting some non-measurable return on investment. So if these customers sign up to your email list or rebuy from your Etsy shop in the future, then that 30% consignment was more worth it. So yes, you are making money, you're making a little bit. You're not making as much as you would be, but you're making money. So green is good, but you also have unmeasurable ROI, or return on investment, which is email signups and potential extra purchases from your Etsy shop. So what I would do is make my Etsy shop prices a little bit lower than my boutique prices. So that way, boutique customers, when they see the Etsy shop, they're like, I should have bought here. And you can also have a local pickup only coupon code if you want to meet them in town. Do not meet them at the boutique. That would be not unmoral, ethical, maybe. That would be yucky. I wouldn't do that because the boutique owner is not getting that sale anymore. But she got her others. You know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to be sleazy. We're not taking money from her. They can choose to pay at the boutique, or they can choose to go to your Etsy shop. Most likely, the people who go to your Etsy shop will be return customers, not people shopping in the boutique in that moment. And also, they might return and go back to the boutique. Everybody has their own thing, right? So, but meet them somewhere else in town if you want to do local pickup only, and give them free shipping to get local pickup only if you wanted to do that. Okay. Hi, Paige. Drive careful. Okay, so I think that is everything for Lila. I hope I'm saying it Lila. I hope that's correct. At the boutique, she lets us do whatever we want to our booth. So I'm able to brand it. The business card with the QR code is so smart. Thank you. My pleasure, friend. And I posted a picture, Lila, in Crochet Boss Academy like 2 or 3 days ago of my business cards with the QR code. You can go to that picture, scan the QR code, and take a look at my landing page. If you want me to share the landing page inside of Crochet Boss Academy, let me know. Mine is a little bit more techie. Yours does not have to be that fancy. You can just have it go straight to your email sign up forum that you created in Flowdesk, where they can get their free sign up. Just make sure your forum says very clearly, sign up to my email list to receive your whatever PDF it'll be sent to you. Like, make sure they know what they're doing, right? Make sure it's not sneaky. Okay, thank you for your question. And that's awesome that you're able to do like branding and stuff with your booth. That's really, really awesome. That makes it more worth your time and money. Y'all, we got 60 people hanging out today. Good morning. Okay. Hooked on Love says, hi, Ashley. Hey, girl. Hey. I have a question. I have a website on Ecwid that people can purchase from. Do I still need an Etsy shop? Also, what percentage should I be making profit? Okay. Hooked on Love. Yes, if you have the capacity to take more orders, you should be on Etsy. That is my blanket set. Very little are there blanket statements in any sort of business type conversation. But with handmade businesses, if you sell handmade things or digital things, like, digital posters, and you have the capacity to take more orders because you're not maxed out, right? I can only do 10 beanies a week. I'm doing 10 beanies a week. I don't need any more. So that's not you. But if you have the capacity to take on more orders, or if you are open to the idea of hiring help to take on more orders, you say, hey, I'm making 10 beanies a week. That's all I can make. But if I hire someone, she can also be making 10 beanies a week. And then you know what I mean? If you're open to doing that, you should have an Etsy shop, because Etsy has a billion customers. Is it a billion, Sierra? Let me know in the private chat. I don't remember. All millions for sure of customers already going to Etsy.com, going to that search box and typing in the thing that you sell. They're already there doing that. People at Etsy.com want handmade, unique, beautiful things. You sell handmade, unique, beautiful things. You should be on Etsy. Everybody. Actually, I don't want to pay Etsy fees. I get that. Here's the big term. Here's the big picture idea. 40 million buyers on Etsy. Thank you, Sierra. Here's a big picture idea, like a 5-year plan. You start an Etsy shop. You start getting sales. You're doing great. Your Etsy shop's building. You're getting them 5-star reviews. You're showing up in search results. Everything's doing really well. And then you decide, okay, I don't want to be paying so much in fees anymore. So I'm going to open my own off Etsy site, because it is the fees are less. The fees are less with an off Etsy site. But you do not get organic traffic from an off Etsy site. Etsy is a marketplace. Shopify is a e-commerce website, standalone e-commerce website, and the other ones like it. I just like to use Shopify because it's the only one I'm familiar with. You can link when you share your listings through Pinterest, email marketing, post link in bio, all that stuff. You link to your shop off Etsy. You never say, I have an Etsy shop. So like Cheryl, how Cheryl had her, let me see if I can go to the history. Cheryl had her website. That's not it. Her website. And then there was a link to her Etsy shop in her website. Cheryl, I would take that off because your customers are already on your website. You make less sales. Take this off, Cheryl. You do not want, if they're on your website, you directed them there. You have two shops, an Etsy shop and an off Etsy shop. They are on your off Etsy shop. You get charged less fees when they purchase from your off Etsy shop. Take this away. Take that off of there. You do not want to direct anybody to your Etsy shop anymore if you have your own off Etsy shop. If you do not have your own off Etsy shop, direct everybody to your Etsy shop. You want it to grow. The more sales you get, the more search engine juice you get, the more 5-star reviews you get, the more search engine juice you get, the more active your shop is by getting sales, the more search engine juice you get. So it's important to build up your Etsy shop at the beginning of your business journey. It's important in order to get those organic Etsy stranger customer purchases. And then you turn them into true fans of your brand by serving them really well through your customer service and your packaging, and you getting them to sign up to your email list. And then they shop from your off Etsy site from now on. And you're no longer paying the Etsy fees anymore, but you grab them through Etsy. Etsy is our sticky fly tape. The sticky fly tape that the flies get stuck to and they die. Hippies don't come for me. I don't know anything about sticky fly tape. I just know it's a thing. That's your Etsy. Also, when I say hippies, that is not derogatory. That is hashtag goals. Like somebody asked me the other day, it was Gabe. We were at Dairy Queen and he was like, because there was an old couple there. And he's like, do you think when we're in our 70s, we'll come to Dairy Queen? I said, I'm going to be such a good hippie by then. I will not eat Dairy Queen when I'm 70 because I'm like on my path to hippiness and I'm doing the best. Like I'm doing a very good job. I brush my teeth with turmeric and coconut oil. Okay. I'm working on it. So hippie to me, when I say hippie equals term of endearment. Like I love them more than anything. Okay. Just so you know, I'm learning. It's not derogatory. I love the hippies. I don't know. I think some people use it as like a slur and it's like saying beautiful. Like nobody would ever be upset if someone called me beautiful. I'd be like, oh, thank you. I'm not going to be upset. It's like me calling you beautiful, but like more like lifestyle. It's like a beautiful lifestyle. Anyway, sticky tape is our Etsy shop. The customers come to us from the sticky tape, and then we turn them into true fans of our brand, and they buy with us over and over and over again, all as well. Okay, that was a weird tangent. I hope that made sense for you guys. What was my question? This one. What percent should I be making in profit? That is going to be different for every single person. Hooked on Love. When I first started selling, let's go back to an Etsy fee calculator. When I first started selling my Claire Bun beanies, they were only $15. I'm going to try to, my head is getting cut off. Here we go. Here we go. When I was selling Claire Bun beanies, they were $15. Let's say it cost me, it was $2.50 divided by 2.5 is how much it cost me. $2.50 divided by 2.5. Okay, it cost me $1 to make it in yarn and everything. So it cost me $1 to make my $15 beanie. Calculate. I was getting $12.13 per beanie. Fees were different back then, but let's just use this as an example. And I was very happy with that. That to me was very good money. And I was able, I made like, I don't even remember. I talked about it in the master class. I don't remember. I think it was like $13,000 my first year on Etsy, which was just from July to December. But I was very happy with that. I was a stay-at-home mom with a new baby. Well, she was like 2 or 3, and I was very happy with this. It's an 81% profit margin, it says. I was very happy with $12.13. Now, when you get, so that the profit margin is still 81%, which is unbelievably good. If you do wholesale, your profit margin is going to be 50%. But if you want to look at like the total profit per piece and not your profit margin, I now sell my Claire Bun beanies. I think I took them out for $30 a piece. Still costing me $1 to make them. That's my total profit. Profit margin jumps up to 86%. You do what makes sense for you and your business and your ideal customer. It does not matter at all. I just did not share my screen for that. I hate this. I hate this. There's the thing. I said the numbers out loud, so hopefully that's enough. But what was I saying? You do what makes sense for you, your business, your brand, and your ideal customer when it comes to pricing. Everybody always wants to know, Ashley, how do I price my things? You need to take account who your ideal customer is. You need to take account what your why is. Why are you in business? Are you trying to build an empire or are you trying to make back your yarn money? Let me give you an example. I have started couponing. I coupon from Walgreens. I think I got a picture of all the stuff that I got last week because I had to turn it in because some techie. I had some techie, but I fixed it and all is well. But let me show you because I got a picture of it. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it. Why would I do that? It's not there. I think I deleted it. Anyway, I bought like 10 different things, like some soaps, some toothpaste, like 10 different things. I bought them from Walgreens in my town, and I turned in like all of the rebates, right? I have a bunch of different rebate apps, and I got them all for 55. Like I earned 55 cents money. So they were free and I earned 55 cents. We do not need more soap. We do not need more lotion. We do not need more toothpaste. I'm actually trying to fade that stuff out of our lifestyle because I'm working on becoming the best hippie that I can be. But I have ADHD, okay? And with ADHD, I think there's different types. I'm not sure. I'm not super educated, but I think there's different types and different people like handle it differently based on the type that you have. Whatever type that I have, well, I think most of us, we are seeking dopamine, which is like a brain thing, right? And when we get hits of dopamine, we get very happy. I do not need extra soap or lotion in my home, but I do not need to like save money in these areas. And I'm not trying to be like, we're so rich. We're really not. We're very comfortable. Okay. God has blessed us. We have a two income family, one child. We're blessed and we're very comfortable. But I coupon for the dopamine hit because it makes me feel very happy and it's very fun and exciting for me. I love it. It's a very good time. It takes me hours. It probably takes me 5 hours to set it up properly, to go do the shopping and to turn in all my rebates. It probably takes me 5 hours to do that. This is not working smarter, not harder. Okay? This is not working smarter, not harder. It's working harder for sure. I could get a lot of work done in 5 hours if I'm doing this instead. But it makes me happy. I enjoy it a lot. It gets my heart, I'm just full of energy. I'm excited. I love it. So I do it. That's my why, right? It's a mental health issue. It helps me manage my ADHD. So maybe you have a business and you sell your things way less than what other people would sell them for, but it makes you happy. Nobody knows what you're dealing with. Nobody knows what's in your head or your heart or your home, your energetic field. Nobody knows what you're dealing with. People can look at me couponing and they say anything in the world. They could say anything in the world, but I do it because it helps me manage my ADHD. It makes me very happy. And now I have a stockpile of stuff that I can donate to friends and family when necessary, or I can donate to a women's facility here in town. Okay? It does not matter what other people say or think about your prices. If someone says, oh, you're selling $5 Claire bun beanies, you're bringing down the value for the rest of us. That's not true. People who buy $5 Claire bun beanies are not the same people who buy $30 Claire bun beanies. $30 Claire bun beanie people are going to look at the $5 and in their mind, even if it's not like front, but it's subconscious, they're going to think that's not a good beanie. That's not a good beanie. If it was good, it'd be $30. I'm not buying it. That's just who they are. It's not judgmental. It's not ugly or wrong or bad. That's just who they are. They're going to go buy the $30 Claire bun beanie. Your $5 Claire bun beanie is not taking customers from the $30 Claire bun beanie, because someone who sees the $5 one and says, wow, that's only $5, I'm going to buy it, would not spend $30 on a Claire bun beanie. They're just not going to do it. And that doesn't make them wrong or stupid. It doesn't mean they don't understand the value of handmade things. It doesn't mean you don't understand your own time or worth because you sell them at $5. It doesn't mean any of that. It doesn't mean any of that. And people who say that are wrong or miseducated, not uneducated, misinformed. Okay? You set your prices that make sense for you and your ideal customer. Speaks to your why, helps you reach your goals. You get to choose. Nobody else has a say in it. Put on your blinders and don't look at what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter. You can do market research if you want to, but if you don't want to, don't do it. Like if you're just selling $5 beanies and you're happy with that, do that. You do you. I'm gonna do me. Everybody else is gonna do them. And if somebody has something to say to you about it, block them. Report them for harassment on social media. Block them. Call it a day. Ignore it. Let it go. In one ear and out the other. They are no longer affecting your energy. You are done with that. Move right on along. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Sweet. Yes, I plan on donating them. 100%. Yes, there is different types of ADHD. Okay, sweet. Moving right along. We are already 10 minutes past, but we have a bunch of questions. I'm going to try to crank through some of them. Any tips on getting over the fear of selling at markets or boutiques? Have a friend with you, Heather, that brings out the best in you, whether that be a friend or a spouse or whatever. Have somebody with you that brings out the best in you. They encourage you. They uplift your energy. Maybe jam to some 90s music in the car on your way there. Maybe take an extra cup of coffee if you drink coffee, or an energy drink if you like poison. I still drink them. I'm working on it. Get yourself hyped and pumped. Be in your, like, tell your brain, we're not going to be scared today. The language of the brain is behavior. So I was scared to death to go get my nose pierced. I had bad dreams, stress dreams. I cried the night before. I was scared to death. But I wanted to teach my brain that we are brave. And the brain learns from behavior. So if I feel scared, but I act brave, then my brain is going to say, oh, we're not scared, we're brave. And it's not going to make me feel scared as often. And the more times you do that, the less times your brain is going to tell you you're scared. Okay? So what you need to do, what I did, I'm not even kidding, it sounds crazy, Ava makes fun of me, I don't care. I had a mantra that I said while getting my nose pierced with another grown woman. I was sitting there on the hospital bed. I had a hospital bed at the nose pierce place. And I was holding on to the edges of it. And I kept saying over and over again, I am brave. I am strong. I am tough. I am brave. I am strong. I am tough. I am brave. I am strong. I am tough. I said it over and over again for 2 days. And it worked for me. So teach your brain that you are brave. Keep doing brave things, even when you're scared. To help your brain understand. Also, fake it till you make it, Heather. If you're scared, pretend you're not. Pretend you're not. Pretend you're able to talk with people with ease. Pretend you weren't awkward at all and you just had the best conversation and they loved it. Instead of saying, wow, I was so weird, they probably think I'm crazy. Nope, you say it out loud. We are best friends now. They loved that interaction. I just made their day. And you fake it till you make it, and eventually your brain will catch up with you. Also, be prepared, Heather. Do all the preparations ahead of time so you are not caught with your pants down. Is that a phrase? So I have a blog post. Sierra can grab the link for you. If you go to my blog and search the word ultimate, you will find the blog post. And it is the ultimate list of all the things you need to do for a market. And it's got everything you need to think about. So Sierra's going to post that for you. You could check that out. But be prepared. Preparation will help you with the stress and anxiety that comes with running a market. Have your stuff tagged ahead of time. Go ahead and practice some conversations that you think you might have potentially. Somebody might say, oh, I can make that. You'd be like, that's awesome. The designer, her name is Ashley. She's really nice. It's called A Crafty Concept if you want to check her out. It's so fun meeting a fellow crocheter. You don't have to take it as demeaning because they crochet. The fact that they said it out loud doesn't change the fact that they could go home and make it if they wanted to, right? And if you were the designer also, you'd be like, oh, you're a crocheter? That's so awesome. I actually sell these patterns. They're in my shop. You can go to acraftyconcept.com and you can grab them. Easy. If someone says that's too expensive, then you can practice what you're going to say. Like, oh, wow, $30 for a beanie? That's a lot. Say, yeah, well, you could say something about like how you're in high demand. So you keep up, you have your prices set to keep up with demand. You can talk about how it took you 10 years to learn how to do it well. I mean, you can talk about anything you want in a very positive, kind way. Those people are not going to buy your beanie anyway, and they're trying to put you down, and you're not going to give them the satisfaction. You're going to come at them with kindness and education and you're going to have a good day, and it's no big deal. So it's all about a mindset shift, Heather. I also have a video on my YouTube channel about confidence. I will have Sierra post that as well. Check that out after this video. Make a note, Heather. I want you to make a note, and I want you to go watch that video. It's 9 minutes and 18 seconds, I think. Go check that one out next. Okay, perfect. We talked about that. I'm new with selling crochet things. So far, I've sold stuff on social media. I want to make it a bigger business. Should I start with craft fairs or jump and open an Etsy shop? Both, Stephanie. You should do both. You should open an Etsy shop and you should do craft fairs, because you're going to pull in Etsy strangers from Etsy, and your craft fair customers are going to have a place to repurchase after they buy something, and then they want to buy another one for a different friend, or they want to refer you to their friend because their friend wants to buy one. So you need a landing home where they can go after. If you do markets and you do not have an online shop, you are working harder, not smarter. We want to work smarter, not harder. Yes? So why ain't my hand working? There we go. So you want to have a shop where your craft fair customers can buy again. Return customers are gold. The more you did all the work to bring them to your business and brand, and you only have to do it one time, and they in return code, that's what you want. If you do not have a shop set up, they cannot shop with you again until next year's Spoon Bread Festival. That's not good business. So I would do both. Okay, I'm gonna crank out one more. Do you recommend for any kind of products to have in a made to order Etsy shop? I want to have lots of options, but I don't want to feel like a yard sale. Ashley, you need to find your ideal customer. You need to build a product line around her specifically. Every product that you sell should serve your ideal customer in a very specific way, specific to her. So if your ideal customer is a girl mom and loves the boho style, she has one daughter, she has a young daughter, so like new mom, like 0 to 3-year-old baby, maybe 4 or 5, I don't know, you get to pick. She's a millennial, she's a stay-at-home mom, her husband has a nice job, she drives a big fancy SUV, she likes mommy and me outfits with her kid, she cares very much about what people think about her appearance and her image is everything to her. She wants people to think she's got it together, whether she does or not. Her house is something you would see on Pinterest. She's got it decorated. Whatever's the most trendy thing is what her house is decorated. Like 5 years ago, it was farmhouse. I don't think that's cool anymore, but my house is farmhouse. So I don't know. I like it. So we still do it. But whatever's the most trendy thing, that's what your girl's doing. She is trendy. She watches all the things. She's watching the royal wedding. She is watching the Grammys. She wants to be involved in these conversations with people because she wants people to think she's cool. What could you sell to her? Mommy and me beanies, bitty boho bibs. You could say, now you spent all this time and money curating the perfect outfit for your daughter just to throw on an ugly bib that doesn't match and it clashes. No more. You can buy a bitty boho bib. And now when your daughter is getting spaghetti sauce all over her at Olive Garden, she's looking cute while doing it and matches her outfit because we have this line of boho colors, and I know that you love boho. You could do baskets, and you could say, these are so farmhouse. This will look so perfect in a farmhouse house. You can even have these boho colors. Is you can use them as plants. Put plants in them. You can use them as storage. They look so cute. Your friends are going to ask you, where did you get those? Because she cares about what people think. You could sell her bitty boho bags and matching mommy bags. And now you've got a mommy and Minnie situation where her and her daughter are going to match in their cute boho colored crossbody bags with fringe, right? Very trendy, very cute. You want to create a product line that speaks to her directly and intentionally, and you don't want to sell anything else. You just want to sell the things that serve her well. You do not want to sell every single thing that you can think of, because then you will look like a yard sale or a flea market, and you will not create strong brand awareness. The more niched you can be, the more successful your business will be. You can always add things in the future. Like I'm debating upon adding apparel to my shop right now. I'm not an apparel business. I'm a crochet designer and business strategist, but I'm thinking about adding a line of apparel to my business because I'm there, right? I've been in business since 2016. I've been a long time under my belt. I've built a community. I've built an audience, getting consistent sales, all these things. So now I can add new things if I want to. Keep that in mind. Okay. Last question is from Sharon, and she says, should she package her Crafty Facial Rounds in a 3-pack or a 5-pack and sell individually? What kind of pricing do you recommend? Sharon, I recommend I'd say a 5-pack. I would probably do, I'm trying to decide if you want to do a 5-pack and individuals, because that's going to, if you have to give them too many choices, they're not going to buy anything. So we want to make it as easy as possible for them. But let's say you sold your individuals for $1.25. Let's say you made them $1.50. If we did $1.50 times 5, if they paid for them all individually, that would be $7.50. That seems very cheap. Okay, we're going to make our 5-pack. We're going to make our 5-pack $10. This is just an example, okay? If our 5-pack is $10, that means you're paying $2 a piece for a thing. So you could list your individuals for $2.50. So they're going to get a deal if they buy the 5-pack. That's what you want. Whatever you set your prices at, your pack should be cheaper overall than the individual price if they were to buy 5 of them. I like a 5-pack because, like, Monday through Friday, right? You got enough facial rounds to take your makeup off every night, Monday through Friday. When it comes to your prices, your specific prices, that's going to be unique to you and your ideal customer and your why and your goals and your area, all the things. So you can think about that based on all the information that I gave earlier. Just make sure, I would do some market research and see what other people are selling their facial round type things for. Let's see. We can look at Etsy. We can look at other things within the like the world, right? Not necessarily handmade. So okay, these are not the code, but they're still competitive because people could buy this or they could buy your Crafty Fairy round. So that's 8 for 24. Okay. We're not looking at those. How much is this one? 8 for 6. How many is this in this pack? 4? 4 for 6. What's this one? 10 for 3. I like those prices better. And that's a Crafty facial round. Organic, zero waste, eco-friendly. Is that just one? 4. 4 for 22. Okay. Your stuff is zero waste. Oh, that one comes in a little bag. That's cute. Oh, those are cute with the flat. Look at that video. How cute. 10 for how many? How many you get? Set of 3. 10 for a set of 3. Her 5 is 15. Those are nice numbers. I like those numbers. But you can also do, this is what Crafty facial rounds were designed after, was this brand called Face Halo, and I talked about that in the blog post. But these are 3 for 22. This was what I designed Crafty facial rounds after. This is microfiber, and it's supposed to, like, game-changing makeup remover. It's supposed to remove most of your makeup with just warm water, which is, I couldn't find microfiber yarn. They don't make it. If they ever start making it, let me know. So I used polyester, but it still gets the job done. But these are 3 for 22. So these are things to keep in mind when you are trying to make your prices. Sharon. Okay, friends, that is all we have time for. We are definitely over time. I hope that you Maria, if you think it's someone trying to scam you, make the message spam on Etsy and ignore it. Use discernment as best as you can. If you're confused, reach out inside of one of these Facebook groups. The Ash and Tay Crochet Facebook group is fine, and say, hey, I just got this message. Are any of your red flags going off? And we can give you some experience there. I'm so glad that you loved it. It's definitely a good watch. You definitely want to go watch that. You definitely want to go watch that confidence video after this. And Sierra posted the link for you. It's probably this one right here. So take a screenshot and then you can copy and paste it. Go watch that one after this. Go take action, brain dump something that stood out to you, whatever thoughts that you had. Go do something. Tell your body, because the language of the brain is behavior. So tell your brain, when we learn something, we apply it immediately. And then you are going to be able to do that without even thinking about it, right? So tell your brain that right now and go do some sort of action. Small, big, I don't care. Even if you just make a post on social media and say, I just learned X, Y, and Z. I'm so excited. That is action. Take some action. And your business will thank you for it. Join us next week, Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to announce the lives for June. sometime today, I will get June's out to you on social media. So on Instagram, I'll share it in my stories when Ask Ashley's are going to be for the month of June. I have to look at our family's calendar and our sports calendars and all things. But I will see you guys on Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being so awesome. And I hope that you have a great day. Bye, friends.